Today's YouTube video, I'm going to present to you something a little bit different. And we're going to talk about railroad number boards. I recently purchased 3 Illinois Central Golf number boards from the Centralia Museum. And let me give you a little bit of history about the 3 that I have now in my collection. This is ICG 9615. It was from a Jeep 38-2 that was built for the ICG in December of 1974, and then later became regular Illinois Central 9615. Next we have ICG SD20 2030. It was originally billed as UP 778, which was an SD7 in June of 1963. Then it went through the Paducah rebuild program, and IC had purchased it, and it became an SD20. And then later on it became a Death Star IC SD20 2030, and then a few years later so to NREX. And also I'll have photos of the original units that I used from Railroad Picture Archives, and credit to the photographers as well. Now for my favorite number board out of what I bought is the 8710. The number itself has a lot of significance for me because I was born in 1987 in the month of October, so 8710 to me was kind of a special number to pick up. It is probably the worst one out of the group. The raised numbers are all completely have been off of it, but it's got a ton of awesome history that I did some research on. ICG 8710 was billed as IC 9330 in December of 1957 as a GP9. This number board is different in the fact that during the rebuild, some of the number boards were reused secondhand. This number board actually originated off a GM&O SD40 9020. Even though 8710 was a GP11, this number board surprisingly came off an SD40, as I'm about to show you. As you can see, it came off GM&O 9020, and the 9020 was built as a regular SD40 in September of 1966, and then it got renumbered out of the GM&O ICG 6050 series due to a derailment in Reserve, Louisiana on May 23, 1981. The cab was heavily damaged and mingled in the accident. The unit was moved to Paducah and repaired with a new cab and an SD20 style nose. It was repainted and renumbered to ICG 6034. All major components were refurbished at Paducah and rebuilt to -2 standards. Then it was renumbered on top of the -2s. It was the only GM&O that could lead west of Waterloo, as it got equipped with ATS during its remanufacture. So this unit and number board has a very long, interesting history. And that will conclude my number board section of this video. And then we'll kind of look at some other railroad related items I have in my collection. Alright, we're back with more of my collection. I just, over the last probably 5 or 6 years, started collecting railroad locks and keys. I don't have very many keys, but the 2 keys that are the same there, they unlock the lock right beside it. That's the only keys I have with a working lock. And then a key without a lock, and then lots of locks without keys, as you can see. And as you can see, I've got 3 of the keyline, I can't read very well, but you all know what I mean. And I got several different Adlakes. Let's start on this end. This is one I got recently. It's a Conrail lock. And then I also have Santa Fe, ICG. I got all these. Some of them I got from eBay, and the others I got off some Facebook trading pages. So they're pretty easy to find. I got a Burlington Northern, another Burlington Northern, exactly the same practically. This one's a New York Central. Then I got one of my favorite locks of all time is the Prairie Central, or Prairie Trunk line actually, which ran from Shawneetown to Springfield. I don't think they ever acquired Springfield to the Beardstown portion, but I could be wrong. But from what I remember, it was originally Florida, Shawneetown. But I'm very super pumped to have this lock, and it also came from one of my best friends that's passed away. He gave that to me while we were still friends, so it's got a lot of significance to me. And then I've got my Penn Central lock and 2 Penn Central keys. They both unlock that lock. And then I've got a B&O company switch lock. And the other key that I zoomed in on, it don't have a name or anything. So I didn't really put it beside anything because it don't unlock anything I have. And it don't have any markings on it. So I don't know what it's to. But yeah, that's kind of a look at some of the railroad collectibles I've just recently started collecting over the last 5 years or so. Hope you enjoyed this video, because I've got some more regular trains coming up, and I also have some model railroad videos I'll be posting soon. And as always, check out Tag Trains, and stay tuned, like and subscribe to my videos, share the videos if you like what you see. Thanks a lot, and have a great week, everybody.